Hey students, really quick recap on what needs to be turned in for Module 3. Even though it's not listed here, the recording of your 3-paragraph story, which parallels with the structure of Tom Sawyer, needs to be turned in Blackboard under assignments. So when you log in, click assignments on the left under calendar and agenda, scroll past the module grinds, and you'll see today's date for Wednesday workshop recording. This is required whether you made it to workshop or not. I do need to see a recording of you presenting your 3-paragraph story. The purpose of this task was to be collaborative, so you should be doing this with other students. If you have someone in your Goose Chase team that can help you out, that's ideal. If you need me to pair you with someone, just send me a text in Zoom. I'm happy to help. Now, as far as the Module 3 grind, you need to turn in a picture of the Gucci word outline that you made in class on Monday for Tom Sawyer. You also need to turn in a picture of the Gucci word outline you made for your story that was inspired by Tom Sawyer. Remember, we made that Gucci word outline in teams, called it a skeleton. We made it with our Goose Chase teams before we left class on Monday. I want a picture of the first draft with edits from your editor on the story that you ended up writing, the 3-paragraph story that you wrote on your own. I would like to see the picture of that first draft with markings on it from your editor. And I would like to see a separate final draft where you made the changes they recommended. Now, one of my students brought up a fantastic point that got my wheels turning. Thank you, Amanda, about what if the editor made changes and we erased them and corrected them without writing the whole thing all over again. I think that point is valid and I think it's important. So I will accept moving forward if you want to just save a picture of the marks that your editor makes on your writing. And then after you have that picture, go ahead and erase and make the changes and take a new picture with the corrections. I will totally accept that. I'm not trying to break any of your hands, especially those of you that continue writing by hand. I'm not trying to add unnecessary work to your plate. So I'm good with that. If you just can remember to take a picture of the before state before you apply the changes to the mechanics that your editor recommends. Okay, I can totally work with that. Number 4, I want to see a picture of your 3-chunk Gucci word outline about perfume ingredients. One's for oud, one's for ambergris, and one's for Hieracium. You are to make sure that in your Gucci word outline, just like in the sample provided, you're using the Roman numerals now. They're not just going to be spacers for umbrella terms like they were in the story sequence. Now you're going to use the Roman numerals to represent your topic sentence. So choose 4 words that would be the best keywords to represent your topic sentence in your Gucci word outline of these 3 short fact-based texts, okay? You may choose to have 6 or 7 facts that you pulled from the article. Describe each of the facts that you choose from each article in 4 Gucci words or less. Yes, symbols, abbreviations, dates, numbers are still free. It cannot be less than 6 facts per article, y'all, and it cannot be more than 7. And then underneath this, I want you to write yourself a reminder that there needs to be a clincher. You don't need to map this out, however, until you write your summary. So that brings me to the next item on the list. You're going to turn in a picture, again, of your first draft with edits from your editor to your research essay. That don't get scared by the term research essay. I'm just looking for 3-paragraph summary of those 3 different perfume ingredients. And if I might remind you, lengthwise, if your paragraph has all 7 maximum facts pulled and you've got a topic sentence and a clincher sentence, then it should have 9 sentences in that paragraph. If you had only 6 facts pulled, then it would be 8 sentences. Can they be more? Sure, but these are minimums that I give you. Okay, and don't forget when you're writing your clincher sentence, when you're doing summary writing, that the topic sentence and the clincher sentence must repeat or reflect 2 to 3 key words. Okay, back to module 3 grind. So I want a picture of your first draft of the 3-paragraph summary of those perfume ingredients, showing me what your editor marked regarding mechanics. If you want to just take that picture, then erase it, make the changes, and then give me a new picture where you made the changes, I'm totally fine with that. I just want to see evidence that your editor is on this journey of styling your writing with you. Okay. Number 6, I want to see a picture of your stylistic techniques handout. I'm revising this. It's too much new content for me to do quality adjective today. So all I want to see updated is the indicator and minimum rule. That should now be filled out as well under dress ups. If y'all jump into the module 2 grind from last week and scroll down to the bottom, number 3, dress up notes, you can open up an image that I took where I filled this out just with my finger on the phone. That's why it's so sloppy, sorry. But this is what I should see in your notes that you're turning in for module 3 grind. I should see that you've got all the dress ups you've been taught so far listed: ly adverbs, who, which, strong verbs, because. For the indicator, we're all underlining these. The only thing that's going to vary is the color that you choose. I really did appreciate the students who turned in a colored underline instead of a black one. It made it so much easier for me when I'm looking at these. So choose a color and indicate that where it says indicator. So let's say all of your dress ups are going to be underlined in pink, then you would just put a pink line here so that when I see it, I know, oh, okay, whenever I'm looking at this person's work, I know that their dress ups are underlined in pink. And then for the minimum rule, of course, you have to use each of these at least once per paragraph that you write. So I expect you to write here that use each of these once per paragraph. Okay, that's what I want to see updated for number 6. And for number 7, I want to see the recording of you saying with hand movements the same thing I just modeled about the topic sentence and the clincher sentence. So you would stand 6 feet away from the camera and you would say the topic sentence and the clincher sentence must repeat or reflect 2 to 3 key words. That's it. But please actually stand 6 feet away. Some people didn't do that last time. I feel like I was a little too lenient on that. This time I won't be giving you a check mark for the module 3 grind if you don't follow that instruction, because it is there in writing and I've just reminded you. Other than underlining the 4 dress ups, also I'm asking you to highlight in whatever color you choose the 2 to 3 words which are reflected or repeated in the topic and in the clincher sentence in each paragraph. So I can see you are thoughtfully applying that skill as well. Okay, this is due by 11:59 p.m. tonight. Today is Wednesday, February 9th. If you need to take longer, remember this is not a gotcha class. You're welcome to do that. Just let me know whenever you do get it turned in. So if you can't work on it until the weekend, you want to send me a text on Saturday or Sunday and say, hey, Dr. Cruz, I just turned in my module 3 grind. Can you go look at it for me? I'll be more than happy to. Just don't notify me until you've actually turned it in so that I can do something about it. Okay, peace out. Bye. Okay, bye.